Now North Korea's reckless pursuit of nuclear weapons and ballistic missiles threatens the entire world with unthinkable loss of human life. The United States is ready, willing, and able, but hopefully this will not be necessary. That's what the United Nations is all about. That's what the United Nations is for. Let's see how they do. The Iran deal was one of the worst and most one-sided transactions the United States has ever entered into. Frankly, that deal is an embarrassment to the United States, and I don't think you've heard the last of it, believe me. The Venezuelan people are starving, and their country is collapsing. Their democratic institutions are being destroyed. This situation is completely unacceptable, and we cannot stand by and watch. In fact, our country has achieved more against ISIS in the last 8 months than it has in many, many years combined. We seek the de-escalation of the Syrian conflict.
El presidente Donald Trump se dirigió al Pleno de la Asamblea General en el día en que se inició el debate general. El presidente Trump señaló de manera virtual desde la Casa Blanca los temas principales que conforman su política exterior, como el fomento de la libertad religiosa, la oportunidad para las mujeres, la descriminalización de la homosexualidad, el combate del tráfico humano y la protección del nonato. Donald Trump afirmó que la prosperidad estadounidense sirve además como fundación de la libertad global, al recordar la prosperidad económica que el primer mandatario dijo Estados Unidos alcanzó durante los primeros 3 años de su mandato. Al referirse al tema militar, el presidente Trump recordó los cambios efectuados en la organización del Tratado del Atlántico del Norte, en que países contribuyen a la OTAN cuotas más justas, y también se refirió a nuevos pactos hemisféricos. Hemos logrado asociaciones históricas con México, Guatemala, Honduras y El Salvador para evitar el contrabando humano. El primer mandatario estadounidense también resaltó:
We are standing with the people of Cuba, Nicaragua, and Venezuela in their righteous struggle for freedom.
Respaldamos a los pueblos de Cuba, Nicaragua y Venezuela en su justo esfuerzo por la libertad. Donald Trump recordó cómo Estados Unidos le ha impuesto sanciones a Irán, al que calificó como el más grande promotor del terrorismo en el mundo, al recordar la acción estadounidense en ultimar al líder del Estado Islámico, el terrorista al-Baghdadi, y al eliminar al que calificó como el más peligroso de todos los terroristas, Qasem Soleimani. El presidente Donald Trump afirmó además que esperaba jamás tener que emplear la fuerza militar estadounidense y que Estados Unidos busca la paz, a la par que lo hace con un fuerte y amplio respaldo militar. Desde Naciones Unidas, Carmen María Rodríguez, Radio Martí.
Sad when Germany makes a massive oil and gas deal with Russia, where you're supposed to be guarding against Russia, and Germany goes out and pays billions and billions of dollars a year to Russia. So we're protecting Germany, we're protecting France, we're protecting all of these countries. And then numerous of the countries go out and make a pipeline deal with Russia, where they're paying billions of dollars into the coffers of Russia. So we're supposed to protect you against Russia, but they're paying billions of dollars to Russia, and I think that's very inappropriate. And the former chancellor of Germany is the head of the pipeline company that's supplying the gas. Ultimately, Germany will have almost 70% of their country controlled by Russia with natural gas. So you tell me, is that appropriate? I mean, I've been complaining about this from the time I got in. It should have never been allowed to have happened. But Germany is totally controlled by Russia, because they will be getting from 60 to 70% of their energy from Russia and a new pipeline. And you tell me if that's appropriate, because I think it's not. And I think it's a very bad thing for NATO, and I don't think it should have happened. And I think we have to talk to Germany about it. On top of that, Germany is just paying a little bit over 1%, whereas the United States, in actual numbers, is paying 4.2% of a much larger GDP. So I think that's inappropriate also. You know, we're protecting Germany, we're protecting France, we're protecting everybody, and yet we're paying a lot of money to protect. Now, this has been going on for decades. This has been brought up by other presidents, but other presidents never did anything about it because I don't think they understood it or they just didn't want to get involved. But I have to bring it up because I think it's very unfair to our country. It's very unfair to our taxpayer.
I think that 2 world wars and the Cold War taught us that we are stronger together than apart.
But how can you be together when a country is getting its energy from the person you want protection against or from the group that you want protection?
Because you understand that when we stand together also when dealing with Russia, we are stronger. I think what we have seen is that...
No, you're just making Russia richer. Well, you're not dealing with Russia, you're making Russia richer. How about we're buying oil from Venezuela? When I left, Venezuela was ready to collapse. We would have taken it over. We would have gotten all that oil. It would have been right next door. But now we're buying oil from Venezuela, so we're making a dictator very rich. Can you believe this? Nobody can believe it. You know where the oil, their oil is garbage. It's horrible. The worst you can get, tar. It's like tar. And to refine it, you need special plants. And these people are talking about not doing oil. We have liquid gold, the best, most beautiful stuff you can get. Liquid gold. Better than gold, right under our feet. We have more than Saudi Arabia. We have more than Russia. We were going to have the greatest energy system in the world. We're going to pay off debt. We're going to reduce taxes. We're going to make so much money that these guys came along and they stopped it all. What we had done is amazing.